Hey folks, how's it going? We're back. It's another episode of DrawBomb. Actually, it's the same episode of DrawBomb.
On screen?
Oh my gosh.
I just been hanging out here.
No. We actually came back right as I said. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
I happened to get back just in time. I had to.
They saw everything I did. I was reading my credit card numbers out loud. It's the thing I do. It's like a nervous habit. I didn't know I was on.
And your social security number, right?
Of course. You know, they go together.
All right, so it is Charizard now that we're drawing, right?
It is Charizard now.
Okay.
You're right.
So we talked about RV there yet, sort of.
A little bit.
But not fully. But yeah, for the folks at home, RV There Yet is a game where you have you and your buddies and trying to take an RV home from vacation. And gosh, the road is blocked. Oh,
you're coming back? Is that the lore?
Yeah. And the road is blocked.
So if you beat the game, do you like end up in the city or something?
I'm not sure yet, but what I did find out is I looked at the map and saw where we'd gone. You're spending the whole game driving, and so like I'll draw a little map right here real quick. So you know the game basically has you sort of taking this route. Basically, this is like a vague sort of representation of it, and you end up all the way here.
Oh, but the road was out where you started, right?
Exactly. So you had to like take this whole route to get this way because the road got blocked by a rock slide.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do. They don't think it be like it is, but it do.
But it do.
All right.
Time for Charizard.
I like your little from memory situation you got going over there. I think that's some nice typography.
Thanks.
All right. Charizard from memory. I am like not confident at all in my memory of Charizard.
Oh wow, that's
just
like that's more than what
I've been just proven wrong on all of the other Pokemon.
Well, remember, you know, have fun with it. I know you always do, but like I think making a fun drawing should be the main priority. I think it's a lot, at least I keep talking about this every week, but it's a lot less fun for me to try to just like, if the goal is to just draw the Game Freak drawing, that doesn't sound very fun to me, but to make a drawing of Charizard and try to get the details right along the way sounds pretty fun.
Right.
And they're going to get more and more fucked up as we go. I keep saying that as well, but I'm really interested to see how some of these like more obscure ones get. Because like if we're going to struggle with like Charizard, who's like arguably one of the most popular ones, then we're doomed on some of the others.
True that. Yeah, man. Here's the thing. One part of the problem also is that I mostly remember Charizard in a lava pit with his bottom half covered by lava.
Well, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Wow, that Charizard's hot. He's pretty hot. Well done.
So, yeah.
So you're missing some key Charizard elements.
About half of the anatomy, I would say I'm missing.
The bottom half, yeah. You don't know how to draw Charizard's penis, is what you're saying. You don't know what that looks like.
That's exactly right. That's because I used the word anatomy. Is that what made you think that?
No, because you said the bottom half.
Okay, fair enough. He's Donald Ducking it all the time, as we know.
Yeah. All the other Pokemon wear pants, but Charizard, no.
Nay, sir.
Still playing the same games, which is it's a good thing. It's nice when you don't have to buy a bunch of different stuff and play a bunch of different stuff, but or when a game is like you're enjoyable enough that you keep playing it. But I'm still deep in the Arc Raiders and Stardew Valley hole that I've been in for probably over a month now.
Nice.
It's been fun.
I was just gonna ask if you've seen like the Stranger Things finale or
I haven't yet. No.
Okay.
Did you?
Not yet. No.
I'm curious to see what it is because so like I know people are like kind of unhappy, and I don't know for sure, but I suspect I was gonna feel that way. I knew that it was gonna end that way. Like it doesn't feel like a surprise, and that point builds to the other that I don't think the problems that people maybe have with the finale are problems that are from the finale. I think it's from how the show's been going for a while now, and then it just came to a head. There's no way to like get everything back on track in the last chunk, but I don't know. I should watch it and then have an opinion there.
Yeah, Gianna feels very strongly about it. I can't comment, but I'm excited to see, you know, what she does with this sort of, I almost like, it becomes that thing where like, I'm not like rushing to see the ending of Game of Thrones. I'm not rushing to see the ending. I'm not that
interested like in the end of Stranger Things. I saw the first chunk of, I see the first third, you know, before they did the 2 other breaks. And after seeing that, it kind of made me not so interested, and I haven't really watched it.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were leaning into the things that I like the least in some ways. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to do that. So I haven't been racing to go watch the rest of it, but at some point.
It's like so like my family and we watched the show Marvelous Miss Maisel. Very good show. Some aspects of it that kind of I'm not sure how I feel about, but overall good TV show, a lot of fun. However, apparently the last season doesn't like the final season isn't good. I don't know why.
You haven't finished up.
We watch as a family. It's me, mom, dad, Zach, and mom was like, yeah, I heard this final season sucks, and I'm like, oh, okay. So we're not we're not gonna watch it.
Oh, at all?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I'll probably watch it on my own, I guess, because I'm a completionist. But
Yeah, no, I would finish it at some point.
yeah,
But it does when I catch wind of that, it does take me a while to like do it.
Yeah, because it's like why am I rushing to be disappointed?
Right.
So yeah, Matty F says, yeah, it became a musical for some reason. Very odd.
Is that true?
I don't think so.
Sometimes, I mean, I think that's what happened
never
in
know.
the second Joker movie.
Oh my God, that's true.
I didn't see it, but
What a wild choice.
I kind of sometimes what makes me like a movie is the fact that it's its own thing, and then as soon as like they come out with a second one, it may not even be bad, and I'm just not rushing to see it because I'm like, oh man, I kind of liked it as its own little thing. That was kind of what made me into it originally.
That's why I haven't watched the sequel to Shazam.
Oh, you're serious? Sorry, my brain.
No, the first Shazam movie was a delight.
No, it's good. You're right. You're right. My brain was thinking Shaq's Kazam, and I was just like, what is this joke? What is he?
There's a sequel to Kazam. I have to see this.
Yeah, actually.
That's why I haven't played Shaq Fu 2.
Those are different entities. Shaq Fu doesn't exist in the Kazam universe, I don't think.
No, because I don't think... Here's the thing. Here's an existential question I've always grappled with, and I've asked you this, I think, multiple times. In a movie where Shaq plays a wizard named Kazam, does Shaq the basketball player and actor and rapper and DJ, exist in that movie's universe?
Here's my opinion on this, because I've thought about this for hours.
Because people would be like, yo, did anyone ever tell you look like Shaq? Hey, stop it.
Here's my experience. Yeah, no, I don't. My experience is, or my way I deal with this is, unless there's a scene in the movie where like the wizard appears and he like looks at a billboard and sees Shaq, and then he's like, I need to fit in, so I'm gonna like do that thing. Like I think there's a scene like that in Terminator. But regardless, unless there's that scene, I assume this person does not exist, and I'm just gonna suspend my disbelief. We're in a non-Shaq universe.
Okay, that's really weird, isn't it?
No,
I'm not saying you're.
Why is that weird?
I'm not saying you're weird for it. I'm saying like
I didn't take it that way. I don't think it's weird in a storytelling way.
Doesn't that make
not everything has to be set in a world where Shaq exists?
No, but everything does sort of bound. It's like the butterfly effect, where if you kill a butterfly in like the prehistoric times,
all the other culture that does exist.
Yeah, think about what Shaq did to culture. Like, do you think
the world would not be what it is today?
Let me try. Yeah, I mean, like, think what there's the general commercials that Shaq was in. Those were groundbreaking.
Why was that the example I was thinking of too?
No, that Hot Ones episode. There's all those reaction gifs of him going and then looking at the camera with big eyes, and it's very hilarious.
Literally, if you consume any fiction, you're suspending your disbelief in such bigger ways than Shaq doesn't exist. Shaq was never born here. Like, if that's literally where you draw the line, like, no, can't believe it.
That's the hardest part of me watching Kazam.
To tell you, that's a personal thing you're gonna have to work through.
There is that scene in Ocean's 12 where part of their heist is like, hey, you look like Julia Roberts. Let's just say you're Julia Roberts. Hey, you look like George Clooney and Matt Damon. Let's just say you're George Clooney and Matt Damon.
Yeah, see, there's your alternate option, and that's so much worse in my opinion. I think that's such a dumb thing to do.
It's weird.
I think it can be funny, but like it's a weird choice.
Here's what I would do. I would start every movie with when two characters meet, they say, hey, anyone ever tell you look like blank, the actor who's playing whatever character that is? Anytime two characters meet and they're just like, hey, stop that.
He goes, yeah, I hear that all the time, and then move on.
Exactly.
Every movie needs to have that. Hey, for every single actor, hey, you look like Tom Cruise. Yeah, I get that all the time. That line needs to happen in every film.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Let's get that going.
Hey, you look like
I'm
Matt
not
Damon.
him. I am John, I don't know, John Stone, action hero. I'm not Tom Cruise, the very real actor that exists.
Hey, you look like Matt Damon. I don't see it. Okay.
I have one other note.
Okay.
I think, yes, they should do that every movie, where they say, hey, you look like the actor that plays you. And then the actor says, oh, yeah, I get that a lot, but no, I'm not him. But also then the character should say, are you a fan of Shaq, who definitely exists? And then Tom Cruise's character will say, yes, I love the Lakers. Shaq was great.
I think him and Kobe Bryant were the ultimate dream team up.
Yeah, that should all happen. And then after that, I can finally get immersed without thinking about this the whole time.
Yeah, that would really settle it for me. Hey, aren't you, who's that guy that's in all the movies nowadays, right now? Glenn Powell?
Chris Pratt.
Hey, aren't you Glenn Powell? Yeah, I get that a lot. We just have very oval faces.
But I'm not him.
I'm not him.
Yeah. I think that's a reasonable request. I think that they should start doing that.
here's request number 2, okay? No more kid actors. Anyone below the age of 18, you're not allowed to become an actor or a kid or involved in production in any way. It's fucked up too many kids' lives. It's not good. It's exploitative. If you have to have a role played by a child under the age of 18, you put an adult in the clothes and just have them full size and have them act like the thing, and just no one addresses it. So like if you have like a 3-year-old, you have a fully grown adult in like a 3-year-old's clothing going like ooh goo gaga, I've got to go about party.
I'm a child.
No one addresses it. Yeah,
you just let it go. I think that's a good idea. It could be like those like Hispanic like soap operas where the kids are played by like a grown man with like a little wig and like freckles drawn on his face.
Exactly. Like, or like a In Living Color sketch where it's like in the high school classrooms, and it's all like all of the cast members as fully grown adults, but they're just like in a classroom and they're like, we're kids.
Yeah, you should have to say, hey, we're kids. Just to lock it in for everybody watching so no one's confused.
People have to say it at the screen.
Yeah, because, audiences get confused, and we need to, like, make sure we take that part out of the equation so everybody can just enjoy the movie or film or whatever.
Yeah.
I think we're,
These are good rules.
I think we got a good thing going here. Matty F says, put Shaq into any role to make it better. Agreed. I would remake any movie, but make Shaq take the main character's place. I will watch that.
Actually hire Shaq and put him in those roles.
Agreed. Yeah. Z-Newt says, Charizard from memory. That's right. We're doing our best. I'm struggling with a few details, but I think overall I'm pretty happy with this.
I forgot a whole lot.
See how I feel in the end.
I just now remembered a very key detail of Charizard. I'm glad I remembered.
That he has wings?
No, but you're cheating.
By saying that to you?
Yeah.
Well, I assumed you had that detail. I almost forgot it.
Okay. Then I'll tell you.
So that's why I was guessing.
I'll do you a solid. I forgot that I keep forgetting that they have flames on their tail. You happened to mention flames on the tail last episode, and that's what reminded me to put it on Charmeleon.
My tail has flames on it, so we're all good on that.
Okay.
Plus, people are watching this, so I would stick with what I had drawn. I'm doing my line work now. I'm past my underdrawing.
I fucking cheated last episode. You said that you said the flame tail, and I was like,
oh, it's okay.
Right.
It's all right. There's no cheating. It's all fun.
Yeah. Stupid.
Go cheating bastard. Matty F says Ian remembered Charizard's huge meat. Yeah, that's a key part of.
Put that dick down.
Discussing Charizard's penis earlier. Funny enough, Ian doesn't know what he looks like from the waist down, so it's all just wishful thinking. I think whatever he did.
So I gave him a real big hog.
Yeah,
that's a big blanket right there. Who doggy?
Make it holographic.
Okay. Now, there we go. I basically drew a pterodactyl.
I mean, he's kind of dragon pterodactyl-y like, right?
I don't know. I don't remember
If you
anymore.
knew, you would draw him right.
I don't remember anymore, Brandon. I don't remember.
I'm very excited to get into some of the harder ones. Squirtle, I think I'm gonna do okay. War Turtle, I might do okay. He's weird. His like choices are strange enough that I think I kind of remember them because I'm like, why did they do that? Why did they do that? It's funny, you call it that, and now I see it that way, but I've always seen it as like little like wings or something. I don't know. Not like I thought they were functional wings, but that's how they read to me.
I may be confusing him with a Mario boss.
Oh yeah, that does exist as well. Well, I'm not gonna try to muddy the waters for you.
Put him in a pair of Dockers, says Matty. Yeah, Seinfeld joke.
The couple guys talking about Dockers.
Yeah. What's with that stupid commercial?
The other night when I popped in on you guys, I bumped it by accident. I was trying to do a little peekaboo. I don't know if you ever do those where you like see somebody streaming something, you want to look.
Yeah.
I was still headed home from work, and I accidentally joined. So I said hello to you guys, but then I came home and immediately passed out. So that's what happened there.
That's a-okay. I know how it goes, but that's funny.
What about coding?
Oh yeah, I have my subscription
back on coding
to my coding website. So I've been doing those lessons.
Cool.
When I got the subscription, I would like reset my progress on everything. And I
oh really? Start from scratch, huh? Surprise.
Not like the whole website. Like I have my levels, I have all my items because like they have like this level and item system and stuff. But like I reset my progress on all the lessons, and started from scratch on those at least. And my second time, well, it's not my second time going through everything. I have actually done the first 2 lessons a lot, just over and over again a lot of times, just to kind of like really get everything to sink in. And to like try out new methods of like solving puzzles once I like learn additional stuff and this, that, and the other. And so now I'm in the more advanced lessons that maybe I had just recently completed, or that like maybe I kind of got through, you know, by luck, or maybe not fully grasping what I just like done, kind of like going through the motions, or like using the help provided to get the answers and stuff like that. And this time around, I feel like I'm understanding it a lot more, so that's cool. I feel like I'm really kind of grasping the concepts.
It's a real thing, I think. If I'm ever like, I notice in my life, there's the occasional thing that I struggle a lot with when I'm learning the concept initially, but I like push through and then go away, and then if I come back and have to relearn it, it goes much easier the second time.
Yeah, things kind of become clearer.
You retain some things, and then as you're like relearning them, you're kind of looking at them from like you have a good baseline. I don't know, but I've had that as well.
Cool. Yeah. So that's been very encouraging, sort of, and everything kind of makes me feel more excited to kind of continue the lessons. I think it was maybe a good thing I gave my brain a break from all of that and sort of focus on other aspects for a moment.
Probably. Cool. Well, I'm glad you're back at it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Take you up on that. Oh no.
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. Thanks.
Give me one moment. I was hungry, so I got popcorn. 1 sec.
That's all right. Enjoy your popcorn. You deserve it. It's not it's not a DrawBomb after dark, but it's fine. I'll allow you to eat snacks.
I'm a snacker. I can't help myself. All right, I'm calling it here. I'm ready whenever you are. I'm learning more about the differences between these coding languages, and one of the more interesting things was the difference between compiled coding languages and then interpreted languages. Python's an interpreted language, and the difference basically is when you run Python, you open the program and it starts from the top line of code and just goes down as it needs to go. And that's an interpreted language, is it just like runs as soon as you open it. No matter like how much you change the code inside of it, it will just run when you hit start. Whereas compiled languages, when you change the code, you have to first compile it, which means it's got to run through all of the code. And if it notices any bugs or nothing works or like doesn't compute, it's going to stop compiling and you have to fix it. But otherwise it's going to compile. It has to run through everything and then package it all together before you can run it. If you change anything, obviously if you compile it once and you haven't changed anything, you can run that compiled version again. But it has to do that compilation process first. And like I said, if it encounters any bugs or anything like that, for the most part, it's going to stop the compiling process and make you fix it first. Whereas with like an interpreted language like Python, that thing's going to make you, since it's running from the code right away, if there is a bug in the program, it's going to run into that as you run into it, and then you're going to have the program crash right then and there.
Okay, so it's like kind of just like how it reads through what you've built.
Yeah.
In the order it does that.
Yeah, basically. Like they all start from top to bottom, but basically one has to sort of like process everything before you're allowed to run it, whereas one kind of runs it live.
Okay. One says fuck it, we'll do it live.
Exactly.
The other one just pulls from the code. Okay. I understand. I learned something today.
Yep. And the compiled ones are easier to send to people because you've compiled it.
That makes sense.
I think.
Probably true.
Makes sense to me.
I have one more thing to do and then I'm done.
The soundtrack I've been listening to tonight for DrawBomb has been Pizza Night in Italy.
That's like our played up soundtrack.
It is.
Songs to listen to while you cook a pizza.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. We're cooking with this show.
We really are. And anybody who disagrees can go to hell.
Also, there's just like a lot of nice classical music on here and like kind of good for the brain. Makes me feel thoughtful and ready to go.
I like the classical musics.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Am I calling it?
You ready?
Hold on. All right, I'm calling. We're good.
Currently, I'm listening to the Barbara Seville.
How's that new one?
Yeah, dude, it's that new mixtape that dropped, Barbara Seville.
I know that song. What is that song? Which one is that? I can. Yes. That's what it is. Distinct images of Bugs Bunny
as a barber
doing Elmer Fudd's hair or lack thereof.
Yep, that's the
Let's see these drawings.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, let's jam. Whoa, you probably have it spot on.
I feel pretty good. Charizard.
I debated making him chubby. Making him chubby and giving him stubby legs like that. I debated it for so long.
Yes, and it's correct. That part I'm sure of. He's kind of.
Damn it.
I might have squished mine a little too much, but he is kind of squashed down like that.
I could have done the right answer, but I thought I was being wrong.
I like it. I like yours. He looks like. Sorry. I didn't know you had someone here. I feel like I barged in. I'm just here to grab my things. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Sorry. I feel like you walked in on something. Is what your Charizard looks like. I
considered making him angry.
Let's see what the real Charizard looks like.
You probably nailed it. I feel like you.
I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm confident.
I think he's a little too squished, but he's pretty good. I'm ready. I think his wings are wrong, but that's okay. And it didn't have the room to fully go full wings. All right, I
Crushed it.
wing colors wrong.
Yeah. You fucked up.
Other than that, pretty dead on. I
Yeah.
gave him thumbs, which he doesn't have. I also will admit the angle I drew his head saved me because I don't know what to do with the back of his head, and I didn't know he had the two things. I was trying to draw like the cone, like what you have. But because of the angle I drew him at, it could be correct. Like you wouldn't know.
So he has
This
two
is probably
little-
the closest I've ever
He's
gotten
got
though.
two little
to
spikes on the back of his head. I guess you're right.
I only drew one, but
He does have two.
he has two, like little
His little fork. His
little
pitchfork.
antlers.
Antlers is more accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, I got pretty close though. I forgot to draw his dockers. The wings, I got the color wrong on the wings.
Jeans on, dog.
Mine's squashed like he's about to launch. Like this is the frame right before he takes off. If you're animating him about to like.
Yeah, he's about to fly. Real quick, I'm gonna post this. I'm just gonna blatantly steal this from somebody on Twitter, and it's Charizard.
This is the next evolution when he evolves, when he does a merge evolution with a chair.
This is
That's something they should do in
the
Pokemon.
Kanto region.
That would be a good way to cash in on nostalgia and also make something new, is to make a version of Pokemon that where the new Pokemon technology where they evolve with each other, and then you get little half and halves.
They do
You think about
fusions,
that?
like that one Pokemon website.
Yeah, I would like that. Let's do that, Game Freak. Go ahead.
Give me some Pure Poke fusions. Come on.
We don't need 1,000 more Pokemon. Just, whatever. I guess new ones are fun too, if you're gonna do that. Or just work with what you have. Who cares? You don't need to make new ones anymore. You've made too many.
So we're confident that we're done with like the Charizard evolution line of
Yes.
I'm gonna
Oh, well, there might be more that they've added, but we're doing the original 150.
that's what I'm asking. Like we're done with those, right?
There's like a dark Charizard that exists. He's like black. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so ones that are canon to the game that aren't just shinies is the Mega X Charizard. That's a pretty cool one. The Mega V.
Yeah. Are the Mega X ones? There's Mega Y.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. V. Y is what I meant. X and Y, those are like canon evolutions, but it's like a special kind of evolution. They also added the Gigantamaxing thing, which they turn into like basically like kaiju versions of themselves, and their design changes a little bit. They did that in the last, or one of the last games.
And then
Fun designs, I guess, but
yeah,
I don't know. What do you do with it after all these years?
Right.
Leave it alone, maybe.
Start
but
a
they
new
say no
property.
to that.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are the Charizards.
Ian, do you have anything to plug?
Candy.
Plugging yourself with candy?
I'm plugging myself full of candy.
All right, I'll go first.